When our children started discussing our future, they believed that a nursing home was the only reasonable option. Their intentions were good. They wanted to ensure our safety, provide constant supervision, and relieve us of daily responsibilities. But for us, this choice would mean sacrificing the life we had built over decades. We weren't just considering a move, we were confronting a profound shift in our independence, our comfort, and the familiar routines that made life meaningful. The idea of leaving behind our home, our neighbors, and our sense of control over our daily lives filled us with apprehension. Were there better options? Determined to explore alternatives, we began researching ways to maintain our independence while still receiving the support we needed. What we found gave us hope. There were paths that allowed us to age with dignity, stay connected to our community, and retain a sense of control over our own lives. Before we get started, I'd love it if you'd give this video a like. It helps me keep sharing important lessons. If you're not already subscribed, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on new videos. Also, if you like this video, write a 1 in the comments and a 0 if you don't, so I know what can be improved. So, here we go. 1. Assisted living, a bridge between independence and support. One of the first alternatives we explored was assisted living, and it quickly became clear why so many seniors are choosing this option. Unlike nursing homes, which focus primarily on medical care and supervision, assisted living is designed for older adults who want to maintain their independence but could use some help with daily activities. It offers a balance between autonomy and support, allowing residents to live in private apartments or small homes while receiving assistance when necessary. One of the biggest advantages was the privacy and personal space. Unlike a traditional nursing home, where residents often share rooms and have little say over their environment, assisted living communities offer private or semi-private apartments that we could decorate however we pleased. We could bring our own furniture, hang up family pictures, and create a space that truly felt like home. Even better, we wouldn't have to worry about tedious household chores anymore. The days of struggling to cook meals, keep up with laundry, and manage home repairs would be over. Instead, the community provided housekeeping, meal services, and maintenance support, freeing us from the burdens that had become increasingly difficult with age. But what truly made assisted living appealing was the sense of community. One of the biggest fears we had about aging was loneliness. Many of our lifelong friends had moved away, and it wasn't always easy to stay socially active. Assisted living communities, however, were filled with opportunities to stay engaged. There were activity programs tailored for seniors, exercise classes, game nights, book clubs, gardening, music events, and even excursions to local attractions. We wouldn't just be sitting around waiting for time to pass, we'd have a full social calendar if we wanted one. And then there was the safety aspect. While we still felt capable of living independently, the reality was that accidents could happen at any time. A simple fall or a sudden illness could be life-threatening. In an assisted living community, emergency response systems were in place. Medical staff or caregivers were always nearby, meaning that if we ever needed help, it would be available instantly. Of course, assisted living isn't free, it requires careful financial planning. The cost varies depending on the level of care, location, and amenities, but for many, the price is more affordable than full-time nursing home care. In some cases, long-term care insurance, veterans benefits, or government programs can help cover the costs. For anyone who values both independence and security, assisted living is a viable and empowering alternative to nursing homes. 2. In-home care, staying home with support. For many seniors, home is more than just a place, it's a sanctuary of memories, filled with the laughter of children, the warmth of family gatherings, and the quiet comfort of familiar surroundings. The thought of leaving it behind can feel like leaving behind a piece of ourselves. That's why, as we continued our search for alternatives to a nursing home, we were relieved to find that staying at home with in-home care was a very real possibility. This option allows seniors to age in place while receiving assistance tailored to their needs. Whether it's help with daily activities, medical care, or companionship, trained caregivers can provide support. Levels of in-home care. One of the biggest advantages of in-home care is that it can be tailored to fit exactly what you need, nothing more, nothing less. Basic assistance with daily activities. Many seniors don't need medical attention but struggle with certain daily tasks. Caregivers can help with housekeeping, grocery shopping, cooking, laundry, and transportation to appointments. This kind of assistance allows us to stay independent longer without feeling like we are burdening family members. Personal care services. For those who need more help, caregivers can assist with bathing, dressing, mobility, and medication reminders. This kind of care ensures dignity and comfort without requiring a full-time nursing home setting. Skilled nursing care. Some seniors require regular medical attention, such as physical therapy, wound care, or monitoring of chronic illnesses. Fortunately, many home healthcare providers offer licensed nurses who can provide these services without the need for hospitalization or long-term facility care. Companion care. Beyond physical support, in-home care can also address one of the biggest concerns of aging, loneliness. Caregivers can provide meaningful companionship, someone to talk to, play games with, go for walks, or simply be there to share a meal. Human connection is just as important as physical health, and knowing that we wouldn't have to feel isolated was a great relief. The financial side of in-home care. A major concern for many seniors is affordability. Nursing homes can be extremely expensive, and while in-home care isn't free, it is often more cost-effective than full-time residential care. Medicare and Medicaid can cover certain in-home medical services, depending on eligibility. Veterans benefits offer financial assistance for qualifying individuals who served in the military. Long-term care insurance can help cover home health services if a policy is in place. Family caregiver support. In some cases, family members can receive financial assistance for providing care, reducing overall costs. The key is planning ahead. Some families combine in-home care with other support systems, such as adult daycare or part-time assistance, to create a hybrid solution that maximizes independence while keeping costs manageable. Challenges and considerations. While in-home care offers tremendous benefits, it's important to acknowledge potential challenges. Finding the right caregiver. Not all caregivers are the same. It's crucial to choose a reputable agency or thoroughly vet private caregivers to ensure safety, professionalism, and compatibility. Home modifications may be necessary. To make aging in place more practical, some homes may need adjustments like grab bars, stair lifts, or medical alert systems. Family involvement. While in-home care provides support, family members may still need to be involved in organizing schedules, handling finances, and ensuring the quality of care. Why in-home care works for many seniors. In the end, the idea of aging in place resonated deeply with us. The thought of waking up in our own bed, sitting in our favorite chair, and enjoying our garden without disruption was something we weren't ready to give up. If there was a way to stay home safely while receiving the help we needed, we knew it was worth considering. For seniors who value their independence and want to remain in familiar surroundings, in-home care offers a flexible, dignified, and personalized alternative to nursing homes. 3. Adult daycare centers, a social and supportive option. One of the most overlooked alternatives to nursing homes is adult daycare centers. At first, we didn't consider this option because we assumed daycare was only for young children. But as we learned more, we realized that adult daycare is a practical and enriching solution for many seniors, especially those who want to stay in their own homes but still need some level of assistance and companionship during the day. Adult daycare centers provide a safe, engaging, and supportive environment for older adults while allowing family members to go to work, handle personal responsibilities, or simply take a break from caregiving. Instead of being alone at home all day, seniors can socialize, participate in activities, and receive care in a structured setting before returning home in the evening. The benefits of adult daycare. After speaking with a few families who used adult daycare services, we realized just how valuable this option can be. Social engagement. One of the biggest challenges seniors face is loneliness and isolation. Adult daycare centers offer group activities, games, discussions, and outings that keep seniors mentally and socially engaged. Instead of spending hours in front of the television, seniors can enjoy conversations, make new friends, and build connections. Cognitive and physical activities. Many centers offer memory-enhancing activities for those with cognitive decline, as well as exercise programs that promote mobility and strength. Whether it's chair yoga, music therapy, or group storytelling, these programs help maintain mental and physical health. Medical and personal care. Some adult daycare centers provide health monitoring, medication management, and personal care assistance. This means that seniors who need help with taking medications, eating, or using the restroom can get support without needing full-time nursing care. Respite for family caregivers. For those who rely on their children or relatives for daily care, adult daycare gives family caregivers a break while ensuring their loved ones are safe and well cared for. This reduces stress, prevents caregiver burnout, and allows families to maintain a healthy balance in their lives. More affordable than full-time care, nursing homes and 24/7 in-home care can be expensive. Adult daycare is often a more cost-effective solution, providing structured support during the day while allowing seniors to return home at night. Many centers accept Medicaid, veterans benefits, or sliding scale payments based on income. Who should consider adult daycare? Adult daycare is a great option for seniors who live at home but need supervision during the day, want to stay socially active and engaged, have mild to moderate memory loss but don't require full-time care, need some assistance with daily tasks but still value independence, have family caregivers who need a break but don't want to consider nursing homes. Challenges and considerations. While adult daycare has many advantages, it's not the right fit for every senior. Here are a few things to consider. Limited availability. Some areas may not have well-established adult day care centers, making it harder to find a convenient location. Adjusting to a new routine. It may take time for seniors to get used to attending a center regularly, especially if they're hesitant about group settings. Medical limitations. Those who require 24/7 medical supervision or extensive personal care may need a higher level of support than adult daycare can provide. Final thoughts on adult daycare. As we learned more about this option, we saw how much joy and purpose it brought to people's lives. For those who aren't ready for full-time care but still need structure and support, adult daycare offers a beautiful middle ground, one that allows seniors to remain independent while staying active, connected, and cared for. We left that visit with a new perspective. Growing older doesn't mean giving up our happiness or social lives. Sometimes, the right support system makes all the difference. 4. Senior co-housing, a community of independence and support. As we continued searching for alternatives to nursing homes, we came across something truly unique: senior co-housing. At first, we weren't sure what to expect. Was it like a retirement village? A shared living arrangement? The more we learned, the more we realized that senior co-housing is a revolutionary way for older adults to maintain their independence while still benefiting from a supportive community. Senior co-housing is a neighborhood designed specifically for older adults, where each person or couple has their own private home but shares certain spaces, resources, and responsibilities with the community. It blends the best aspects of independent living with the security of having a close-knit group of peers nearby. Instead of living alone or moving into a facility, seniors create their own support network, helping one another with daily needs while maintaining an active, engaged lifestyle. One of the biggest fears of aging is loneliness and isolation. Many older adults end up living alone after their spouse passes away, their children move away, or their social circle shrinks. Senior co-housing directly addresses this issue by providing a built-in community where people look out for one another. After visiting a few senior co-housing communities, we noticed several major benefits. Independence with built-in support. Everyone has their own private home or apartment, but shared common areas like gardens, kitchens, and community rooms foster connection. If someone needs help, whether it's a ride to a doctor's appointment, assistance with errands, or just a friendly conversation, it's always available. A strong social network, unlike traditional retirement homes, where residents may feel like passive participants in their care, co-housing communities are actively involved in shaping their environment. Neighbors organize events, plan meals, and create a sense of belonging that's hard to find elsewhere. More affordable than assisted living, nursing homes and assisted living facilities can be incredibly expensive. Co-housing offers a cost-effective alternative where residents split costs for services, maintenance, and utilities, making it easier to budget for the long term. A say in how you live, many co-housing communities are self-governed, meaning residents collectively make decisions about how things operate. Instead of being told what to do by an institution, seniors have control over their own living environment. Encourages an active lifestyle. Unlike traditional senior living options that may feel restrictive, co-housing encourages an engaged and purposeful life. Residents cook together, garden, take walks, share hobbies, and participate in group activities. Staying active, both physically and mentally, is key to aging well. Challenges and considerations. While senior co-housing offers many benefits, it's not the right choice for everyone. Here are a few things to consider. Compatibility matters. Co-housing works best when residents share similar values and lifestyles. It's important to find the right community where people get along and respect one another's space. Initial costs. While long-term costs are lower than nursing homes, there may be initial buy-in costs or co-op fees to join a community. These vary depending on the location and structure of the co-housing model. Shared responsibilities. Residents typically share household tasks, such as meal planning, community upkeep, and organizing events. While this fosters engagement, it also requires a certain level of commitment and cooperation. Limited availability. Senior co-housing communities are not as widespread as traditional retirement options. Finding the right one may take time, and in some cases, seniors may need to help start a new community themselves. Is senior co-housing right for you? Senior co-housing is ideal for seniors who want to maintain their independence but don't want to age alone. It offers the best of both worlds, the privacy of your own home and the security of a supportive community. If you value independence but want companionship and connection, prefer a self-governed lifestyle instead of a corporate-run facility, want to age in place while keeping costs manageable, enjoy being part of a community and contributing to shared responsibilities, like the idea of helping neighbors while knowing help is available when needed, then senior co-housing could be the perfect alternative to a nursing home. 5. Hospice and palliative care, preserving dignity and comfort in later years. As we continued our journey to find the best alternatives to a nursing home, we realized that aging isn't just about maintaining independence, it's also about preparing for the later stages of life with dignity, comfort, and peace. While many seniors focus on staying active and independent for as long as possible, there comes a time when medical needs become more pressing. For those facing serious illnesses or conditions that require specialized care, hospice and palliative care offer a compassionate alternative to traditional nursing home settings. This option isn't just for those in their final days, it's for anyone facing a chronic or life-limiting illness who wants to focus on quality of life rather than aggressive treatments. What's the difference between hospice and palliative care? Palliative care. This is for seniors living with serious illnesses such as cancer, heart failure, advanced dementia, or chronic pain conditions. It focuses on relieving symptoms like pain, shortness of breath, or fatigue, while allowing seniors to continue medical treatments if they choose. Hospice care. This is for individuals who have been diagnosed with a life expectancy of 6 months or less. At this stage, the goal shifts from curing an illness to providing comfort and emotional support. Hospice care can be provided at home, in a hospice center, or even in an assisted living facility, depending on personal preference. The most surprising thing we learned? Neither option is about giving up. Instead, they are about choosing how to live the final stage of life with peace, comfort, and dignity. Why hospice and palliative care matter? When a loved one's health begins to decline, families are often faced with difficult decisions. Nursing homes may seem like the only option, but they can feel cold, clinical, and impersonal. Hospice and palliative care offer a different approach, one that prioritizes personal choice, emotional well-being, and compassionate care. A real-life example, my friend's story. A dear friend of mine, Margaret, was diagnosed with advanced heart failure at age 83. At first, her family pushed for aggressive treatments, hoping to extend her life as long as possible. She underwent multiple hospitalizations, each one leaving her feeling weaker, more exhausted, and less like herself. One day, Margaret sat her family down and said, "I don't want to spend my final days in a hospital. I want to be at home, in my favorite chair, with my grandchildren around me." Her family decided to explore hospice care. With the help of a hospice nurse, Margaret was able to spend her final months in peace, reading her favorite books, listening to music, and sharing stories with her loved ones. The care team ensured she was comfortable, pain-free, and surrounded by love until her last breath. Margaret's family later told me, hospice didn't take her life away, it gave her back her dignity. Challenges and considerations. While hospice and palliative care offer incredible benefits, they also come with challenges that families need to consider. Emotional readiness. Accepting hospice care can be difficult for families who are hoping for a cure. It requires a shift in perspective, from focusing on extending life to prioritizing comfort. Availability of caregivers. If a senior chooses home hospice, family members may need to take on caregiving responsibilities. Some families hire professional caregivers to assist with daily needs. Financial considerations. Medicare, Medicaid, and many private insurance plans cover hospice care, but it's important to check coverage options in advance. Additional costs may arise if families choose private caregivers or additional home care services. Is hospice or palliative care right for you? These options are best suited for seniors who have a serious or life-limiting illness and want to focus on quality of life. Prefer to stay at home rather than in a hospital or nursing home. Want personalized, compassionate care rather than aggressive treatments. Desire emotional, spiritual, and family-centered support. Wish to pass peacefully, with dignity, and on their own terms. For those who want to avoid the institutional setting of a nursing home, hospice and palliative care offer a compassionate, patient-centered alternative that prioritizes peace, dignity, and love in life's final journey. As we explored the different alternatives to a nursing home, one thing became abundantly clear: growing older does not mean giving up control over our lives. Too often, families assume that a nursing home is the only option, believing that it offers safety, supervision, and peace of mind. But for many of us, the idea of leaving behind our homes, routines, and independence is unsettling. We deserve to have choices, options that allow us to live life on our own terms while still receiving the support we need. No single option is right for everyone. Each senior's needs, values, and desires are different. The key is to ask the right questions. How much independence do I want to maintain? What level of support will I need now and in the future? Where do I feel the happiest, safest, and most at peace? What financial options do I have to support my decision? One of the biggest mistakes families make is waiting until a crisis happens before considering long-term care options. Too often, seniors are placed in nursing homes out of urgency rather than choice. That's why it's essential to plan ahead. Have these conversations now, while you or your loved one still has the ability to make informed decisions. Discuss preferences, explore financial options, and research available resources in your area. When we take an active role in planning our future, we take back control over how we age. We don't have to surrender our independence as we age. With the right planning, the right support, and the right mindset, we can live out our later years with joy, comfort, and self-respect. So before assuming that a nursing home is the only answer, consider the alternatives. Explore what truly aligns with your needs and values.